Hey everyone, welcome to another Pioneer video here on Magic Arena. So we're back with some Izzet Prowess using Vivi or Netier, which is the 0-3 legendary wizard from Final Fantasy. It has some powerful abilities. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, you put a +1/+1 counter on it, and it deals 1 damage to each opponent. Now you can pay 0 to add X mana in any combination of blue and or red, where X is its power. Activate only during your turn and only once each turn. So this fits neatly into a kind of spell slinger style deck, which Izzet Prowess pretty much is, built around sort of Cori-Steel Cutter, Storm Chaser's Talent, and just creating a lot of creatures which get bigger whenever you cast a non-creature spell and kind of close out the game surprisingly quickly. If you've got a couple of Cori-Steel Cutters on the battlefield, then the game does not last long. Our other big hitter is Ledger Shredder, which just lets us filter our cards and potentially grows whenever anyone casts 2 spells to a turn, which is often something that we'll be trying to do. And then we do have 2 copies of the new Astrologians Planosphere, which is one of the new job select equipments. So a bit like the 4 Mirrodin ability, this comes for, I forget, Germ or whatever it was called in the old Phyrexia. This comes with a creature that attaches to it, creates a wizard, turns it into a wizard, and also it gives it a kind of pump ability as well. So yeah, there's another new card. Then lots of cheap spells. Consider Opt, Sleight of Hand, some interaction. This town ain't big enough just to bounce things like Storm Chaser's Talent, as well as being a bit of a good tempo swing with the opponent. Couple of Treasure Cruises. I remember last time I played a Vivi deck, Treasure Cruise felt pretty bad. I think this is probably a better version with the kind of card selection that we've got and all of the cheap spells. And then a couple of Roaring Furnace, Steaming Sauna as well. Early, it's a good removal spell, and then later it can just turn into a repeatable source of card advantage. Because we got a lot of card selection, kind of like Phoenix, we are only running 19 lands in the sideboard, so we got some counter magic with Null, Aether Gust, Mystical Dispute, some additional removal with 2 more copies of Reckless Rage, Anger of the Gods and Brotherhood's End are mass removal. Narset obviously is, as well as card selection, shutting down the opponent's draws, a couple of Screaming Nemesises, and then the final, this town ain't big enough if we do need that as well. So yeah, pretty self-explanatory, pretty simple spell slinger deck, trying to kind of combine some of the best new cards from recent sets. Steel Cutter still doing its thing. So yeah, let's see if Vivi can add some additional punch to this deck, what is already a pretty powerful one. But yeah, so that's the deck. Thank you very much for watching, and let's take it onto the ladder. Yeah, so this this is a good hand if the opponent is running a fair number of creatures. Heavy mulliganing. Okay, that's potentially good news. Yeah, I think I'll start with Steam Vents and just give ourselves the option of removing a creature if they play like a Llanowar Elf or something. Okay, interesting. Well, let's see if we can find another land. Yep. Then we can potentially double spell next turn. Okay, so the opponent's on Phoenix. Does make these impulses a little annoying. What are my options here? Yeah, I think I may as well just Shredder and see what happens. Cool. Okay, Phoenix is fine. So I get to do my own Ledger Shredder things. So Trouble is here, like if I reckless rage, if I Vivi and reckless rage, they get the trigger, which I don't think I want. I don't think that's worth it. So I'm going to take that out first. Then I'm going to play Vivi. Yeah, ditch land. Okay, just one Phoenix in the graveyard I can live with. Yeah, let's lose the Furnace. Okay, this is going reasonably well. So I'll play the Astrologian's thingamajig. Follow it up with an Opt. Yeah, I don't need 2 copies of this town. I will take another Opt, though. Let's Opt again. So I got the option to this town, but I don't really want to bounce any of my own creatures, so I'm just going to play this on red. Attack for 7. So there you go. I could have bounced the Astrologian's Planosphere, I suppose, but wasn't really necessary. Okay, so the opponent's running a Phoenix deck. So I definitely want Narset. Anger of the Gods. I think Screaming Nemesis is actually quite good against such a damaged-based removal deck. This town, Mystical Dispute rather, I'm going to take out this town in big enough. Feels kind of weak. Yeah, I'll just ditch my top end, I think, actually. Not going to win a long game. I see 2 Cori-Steel Cutters, I keep. For I am a simple man. Ah. Ooh, well, that's lucky. Rage. Yeah, I'll take another land. Because why not? Let's get 1 Cori-Steel Cutter down. I'll take the fish. Never say no to fish. Okay, so they'll get their Phoenix back now, which is fine. So I'll get Steel Cutter into play, follow it up with a Storm Chaser's talent. And now I'm basically 1 turn away from doing them a heck ton of damage. So they're going to Treasure Cruise by the look of it. Feels good. Aggressive. Very aggressive. Okay, well, they've still only got one creature on the battlefield. Ooh, interesting. So, well, let's start with Steel Cutter. You'd think surely I'd be able to kill them here. Yeah, put it in the graveyard. So how much damage am I presenting at the moment? So 3, 5, 7... Oh, yeah. Yeah, we're all good. We are fine and dandy. Yorion, I know, one land that doesn't cast any of our spells. That's the same land. Yeah, that's the same land. I'm just going to throw that out there. Okay, that is a different land, but it's still quite a bad land. Eesh. What a world. I'll just keep hunting for a land which produces 2 colours of mana, shall I? Boo! Thank you. My otters are now here. Beanstalk? Ugh. Is this... Could it be some sort of Overlord's deck? You know what? Looks like we're going to have to get... The otters are going to have to get it done for us. And another one. Well, they'll be beanstalking all the way home. Well, playing Vivi here doesn't seem like the worst thing, although obviously a lack of creatures to target with our stuff is quite annoying. Leyline binding. Boo. Boo to you. How dare you. Play a creature. That's a good... No? Okay, fine. Oh, they must be so sad having to discard to hand size. What a problem to have. You know, considering I had to mulligan to 5, I'm not surprised this isn't going particularly well. Yeah, I don't like losing my otters, but I think I should kill that before they start gaining life with it. Ooh, that's not a good land to draw. Well, it's looked better, folks. Okay, well, that was a bit of a non-game. But with a null and Mystical Dispute, And Narset? Is Narset good? I think it is. Narset replacing some of this dead removal. I'll keep in Reckless Rage, ditch the Furnace, and run it back. Hopefully I won't have to mulligan to 5 this time. And a pretty bad 5 at that. Yep, so this will do. Yes, now you know how I feel. Let's go chasing some storms. I might play a Beanstalk, hopefully, this turn. Sylvan Cari-Acid. Okay. Well, interesting. Don't hate having Mystical Dispute available. I'll play my other Shredder. And yeah, if they try to hit me with all math or something, I've got a decent answer. Yep. Remains... Well... What can you say? Yeah, I think 8th August in this tapped couple of this towns out. Yeah. Sylvan Cari-Acid having hexproof is like majorly annoying when it comes to that, but yeah, this feels weak against what the opponent's doing. Yeah, this feels much better, and I'm glad. I'm glad that we did what we did there. So yeah, I'll pop back one of the Shredders. Now, choices. I think I should hold up a null for a Beanstalk. Horrendously punished. Oh well, Severe I'll just consider instead. Yep. Now there's an interesting question here. Yeah, if they were to say Beanstalk or something, would I... Well... I think Nar setting here makes sense.
The focused and disciplined encounter no, I'll keep an open mind.
Yeah, I think I want some more creatures. Astrologians, Planosphere is pretty good. Yeah, that's fine.
I have reached my limit.
Hello. What are you going to get rid of? Cori-Steel Cutter, maybe? Well, they haven't seen that. That's so-so, I think. Okay, well I like land here because that lets me play the planar sphere as well as keeping a Aether Gust for a Bring to Light or a whatever. All right, calm it down. Fable of the Mirror Breaker. Well, we can annul that. In fact, I very much think it would be rude not to. Ooh, baby. Yeah, it's just talent. Then, yeah, I think we're just playing around them having, like, Niv Mizzet or something. So let's just keep Aether Gust available to us. Beanstalk is fine by itself. I mean, I don't love it, but... Okay. Well, let's just keep the beatings. The beatings will continue until morale improves. You absolute swine. How dare you? Okay, so I'll get Narset into play.
I have practiced against many things, but thoughtfulness before action.
Let's grab a Cori-Steel Cutter and then pass the turn. Yeah, I'll Aether Gust that. Send it back to the top of their library, presumably. Yeah. Well. That opponent just loved conceding prematurely. So we are truly blessed with our coin flips today. Yes, this is the hand I conceded a moment ago, but I don't think I would, based on not knowing what the opponent was doing. Interesting. I think I'd rather get the Steel Cutter down on under what might be a counterspell. Yeah, that makes sense. So, Shred into Sleight of Hand. Oh yes, definitely ditching a land. Yeah, Storm Chaser's talent is more. Is that more value over time? I don't really know, to be honest. Yeah, I think it is because I get to pick up another card. How many cards have got in my graveyard? 3. 3 cards. Oh, it's Lotus. They're increasingly, a lot of these Lotus Field thingamajiggers turning up. So yeah, I'd have to pay for this right now, which I don't really want to do, so let's go removal spell hunting instead. That's good. I might just ditch Vivi here. Seems crazy, but I'm kind of digging it right now. Yeah, then let's Fiery Impulse, Strip Proctor. Play Treasure Cruise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, I should leave in a decent, like... Yeah, I might just leave in a Sleight of Hand, just in case I try and get it back later. Ooh, that's a heck of a lot of damage we just did our opponent there, out of basically nowhere. Yep, bye! Okay, so Lotus Field is a deck that I think demands Mystical Dispute and Narset. Don't think it need. Well, what don't I like in that deck? Probably this town. Maybe just ditch a Furnace as well. Are any of the rest of these any good? No, not really. I think the main deck is pretty well equipped to deal with this deck. It's getting a bit dark, isn't it? What's wrong about that lighting? It's not very flattering, is it? Ah, well. I'll keep it because it's got Steel Cutter. The 2 Fiery Impulses depresses me a little bit. Okay, well... That be better, certainly. It's a shame Strict Proctor is white. Ooh, hit me with a... Wow. How dare you? How dare you? That's a problem. That's a real problem. I'm going to have to think about this for a minute. Yeah, I'm going to have to do some soul searching about this particular choice that our opponents made. I'm just going to do it again. Because once just wasn't enough. Well, I'll get a Storm Chaser's talent into play. No, I really want more lands. TBH. Not that one. No, that's fine. Just in case they try and play like a Wandering Emperor or something. Well, you can't say I wasn't forewarned. Yeah, sacrifice your lands. Well, I'll play Vivi. Then at least I do start to get some value out of some of this stuff. Your Honor. Yeah, that's quite annoying, isn't it? Yeah, consider... Just bop the opponent in the face. Cori-Steel Cutter does feel great. At least I got a target for my removal now. The opponent's almost out of cards, which is good. So yeah, let's play another Storm Chaser's talent. Do I want any of this stuff back? Well, I kind of want the Mystical Dispute back, but not yet. Boo. I want to clearly understood and approve. Vivi again, huh? Well, it's tempting. It's very tempting. He's a friendly, friendly wizard. Fine. That's what you're spending your mana doing. That is not a problem. Obviously, eventually they will try and actually play something, but for the time being, let's enjoy ourselves with a mystical dispute. To be honest, the way this is going, eventually I'm just going to level 3 the Storm Chaser's talents. Because this is a highly elaborate staring contest that we got going on here. The opponent's got so much mana that I'm not sure Mystical Dispute's going to do that much, but it's not like I'm doing anything else. Fine, I'll opt instead. See if I care. No. I didn't really want that either. Ooh, now Ottawara as an answer to High Noon is quite spicy, actually. That will give me a big turn, potential big turn next turn. Yeah, I like that. They're still scrying. Okay. Now you carry on doing your thing. I'm going to say big turn. It's not that big a turn. We'll go on. Let's send it back. Right. Well, we may as well start doing the thing. No. Now then. Isn't that interesting? 1, 2... get rid of everything that isn't... I think that'll do. Draw 3 more cards. Ooh, they've got a counterspell. Okay, well, that's kind of fine. Do they have another Wandering Emperor? Let's find out. No? Okay. Oh, that's quite annoying. Everything they do is quite annoying. Just annoying. Stop being so annoying. Interesting that they didn't want to. They did not want a High Noon here, and I think that might have been a mistake on their part. Because I was able to do a thing quite effectively there. No, they're just going to do it again. Alright, fair enough. Now do you want a High Noon? Nope, still don't. Fine. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Do I even want to counter that now? I mean, I can't, but like, would I? Would I, even if I could? If I only had something to get back with it. Still, having Storm Chaser's talent, which can potentially get back a mystical dispute, is not terrible. These removal spells, my god, they felt bad.
There are so many mysteries to uncover.
So they won't let me play spells, now they won't let me draw cards. I mean, who are they? The fun police? Ugh. Lemon villains. Alright, fine. Ooh, that's fun. I can't cast the spell, but... Blah.
I have just the trick for this.
Who's running 3 farewells?
Keep watch for intruders.
What sort of economy are you running here? Yeah. I don't want to play the sauna because then they'll just destroy it or farewell, and I'll be sad. Oh, fine. I'll move on. But I am putting a null in for High Noon now. Do I have any other answers to it? I suppose this town. Yeah, I was putting a couple of this towns. Take out all of this removal. I mean, Jesus, that felt bad. Maybe I want Screaming Nemesis. Maybe I want the other Furnace, just in case. Yeah, I'll put in three this towns, because High Noon was an absolute hoser there. Gonna rely on good old-fashioned luck getting it done for us. Never punished. Woo! No. No. Go on, High Noon me, I dare you. Oh, they didn't try. Never mind. I shall opt again. Sadly, as much as Narset would be kind of fun, I am all about just finding land now. They don't have High Noons, so let's just... I could have got an extra point of damage there, but that's fine. Let's just grab Steam Vents instead. You never know, they might draw it. They didn't draw it. Okay. Well, let's play a Steel Cutter. And let's play another Steel Cutter. I point blank refuse to be farewelled. Okay. So they got the Wandering Emperor, which is kind of annoying. Do you know what? Let's make them have it. Well, they didn't want it, eh? In which case, I'll just play a load of Shredder. And pass the turn. Memory Deluge. Fine. It's fine. It's all fine. Fine. Now I'm interested. Now we're in a much better place. Hmm. 6 damage, please don't farewell me. Yeah. That's could actually be worse. Can I kill them this turn? I just need to draw something. Will that do? No, I don't think that will do. Yeah. Oh no, it will. Because I'll play Vivi. And I can just play this without needing a creature to target. Yeah. Thank you. And thank you for dying. Yeah, good. Very good. 3-0 with a pretty potent Prowess deck. Did Vivi add that much to it? Hard to say. It was felt pretty spicy in a couple of places, but also the opponent did understandably kill it as quickly as possible whenever they saw it. I think we've got a fair few packs to open here. So I'll purchase one more. And let's see what we've got. Yep, okay, we'll start with Foundations. Draycatcher, good standard card. Not really seen it in Pioneer much. Same with Flamewake Phoenix. Now let's look at some Final Fantasy cards. Yeah, I've never got to the end of this card and felt like I could be bothered to finish reading it. The Wandering Minstrel. Now that is a card which is seeing some play in some of the kind of weird landfall style decks. Kefka's kind of like Nicol Bolas, but less interesting. I don't know. Many people have tried to make Grixis work in Pioneer, and it just doesn't happen. Yeah, I talked about that one before. That's a potentially good equipment card. Yeah, that was a powerful deck. I mean, we know that Izzet Prowess is good, but yeah, that felt a lot more synergistic than the first Vivi deck I played. The Treasure Cruisers were not terrible. Yeah, it all came together pretty nicely. Yeah, pretty good. So here's the deck one more time. Deck list, although it's in the description as usual. Let me know what you think in the comments. Thank you very much for watching. Like and subscribe if you haven't already, and contribute to the coffee account. Appreciate it. And yeah, I'll see you next time.